No doubt. And just in terms of the tourism angle there, I think that's a fascinating one in which that the government, it says, must be tapped, not just to boost India's economy, but also to grow jobs for the future.
Yeah, very true. So, in fact, India right now is going through a big round of revenge tourism, revenge travel, revenge spending. We all knew that COVID probably spoiled the show for a lot of such countries which were sort of getting a lot of boost in tourism. But now I think there are people who are just traveling across the length and breadth of this country, as well as they also touring foreign destinations. So the sense one gets that India also has a lot of such architectural value, a lot of such socio-ecological values, where I think tourism would sort of prosper. So my sense is that government also wants to give a good boost to travel as well as tourism as an industry, where a lot of sectors tend to benefit, where a lot of employment also in terms of hotels or tours or airlines, railways as an industry should also sort of flourish.
And just before we let you go, Devang, just any surprises from those numbers that we've seen?
So far, no surprises because it's just the starting point in the budget. But yes, I think markets should be probably expecting a lot of clarity in terms of fiscal deficit numbers, in terms of current account deficit numbers, plus the infrastructure outlay, the spending, as well as the revenue receipts, something on the tax front. I think a lot of clarity would emerge in the in the next one and a half hours. That is a key monitorable for India budget.
And frankly, we've spoken to India's energy minister here on CNBC, and he essentially, wouldn't confirm or deny that they'd move forward on that price cap for Russian oil. That was months ago now. But one of the big concerns he said to me at that time was that he felt he had a moral responsibility to keep prices lower. How are the energy prices globally weighing on India's economy?
Yes, the fate of crude prices in the sense that the direction or the trajectory of crude oil prices has a lot to do with India's current account deficit. And we all know that because India is not a crude producing nation, it's more a commodity consuming nation. So the sense one gets here is that crude staying around, say, 85 rupees dollar per barrel. That is a blessing in disguise for India. Crude coming down would surely help companies in India who use crude as the derivative or crude derivatives as their input cost or their input material. They would stand to benefit, and also India stands to benefit a lot if crude comes down. One is that. Second, also India is getting into a lot of alternative sources of energy, be it solar, be it wind energy, be it green hydrogen, where people are talking about environment-friendly type of fuels as well. Electric vehicles has just sort of started as a revolution in India. So my sense is this is going to get more clearer and clearer as we progress across in the next half a decade.